If you're planning a Disney World trip with young kids this summer, there's a lot of things you're gonna wanna know. Disney has added a number of things, from brand new shows to character interactions to major attraction updates, and even new and returning perks for resort guests. Some of these are only around during this summer, but others are here for years to come. So let's walk through everything new and what it means for your family vacation. Hey Ever After family, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Christina, and we are a family of 5 who love helping families with young kids plan better Disney World vacations and taking you along with us while we do it. Over the next several weeks, we'll actually be experiencing many of Disney's new experiences with our toddler and 2 older girls, from Bluey to Cool Kids Summer and other experiences across Disney World. So if you're planning a trip or just love Disney World and want some parent-to-parent advice, make sure to subscribe. Now let's start with the biggest thing happening across all of Walt Disney World this summer: Cool Kids Summer. Now Disney's new Cool Kids Summer is returning for a second year, and it's happening now through September 8th. And honestly, it feels like Disney looked at families with young kids and thought, let's give them more to do. But in a good way that relieves stress and adds more magic. I'll explain. Some of the activities even start before you even enter the parks. So if you're looking to stay at a Disney resort, there are 4 hotels that are participating in the Cool Kids Summer activities. Maybe more later, I don't know, it would be nice, but 4 for sure, and they are all very budget friendly, and they're some of my favorites. Disney's Art of Animation, Caribbean Beach, Pop Century, and Port Orleans Riverside. And actually, I've done a full walkthrough video of all these resorts that I'll link in the description. At these resorts throughout the summer, families can enjoy pool parties, games, campfires, which are actually available all year round. But this summer, you can also experience scheduled character appearances, special Disney-themed reading libraries, and a super fun sounding pajama party featuring storytelling activities. So just a little bit more magic during your stay. And one of the best perks for Disney Resort guests is now returning again this summer, and that is Water Park Day on your check-in day. This offer runs through September 8th, and it gives resort guests admission to a Disney water park, either Typhoon Lagoon or Blizzard Beach, on the day you arrive. At Typhoon Lagoon, you'll find special appearances from Stitch, while Blizzard Beach is featuring Goofy in his beach apparel. But both parks are still offering games, dance parties, and extra fun activities throughout the summer. Now this perk is really great even if you can only do for half a day, depending on when you fly in. But just note that thunderstorms tend to happen the afternoons in the summer in Florida. So those close down most of the water parks. So if you can, try to do the water park earlier in the day. But I know travel times vary. For us, we are super excited to take advantage of this perk during our 3-night Disney staycation, and we'll be taking you with us for part of it. Which resort do you think we're gonna stay at? Leave a comment below. Now let's head into the parks. At Magic Kingdom, there are a few updates families should know about, and you may already know them. This spring, Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin reopened and has received some major upgrades. Disney has added new handheld blasters, updated interactive targets, and several gameplay enhancements designed to make the attraction more engaging and easier for guests to enjoy. So if you've got a kid who loves video games or Toy Story or both, this will be a ride that you want to prioritize. Over in Frontierland, Big Thunder Mountain has reopened after over a 2-year refurbishment. I haven't even been on it since we moved here to Florida 2 years ago. It's still the wildest ride in the wilderness, but Disney has refreshed the track and added new special effects. And I can't wait to tell you more once I ride it. And if you have younger kids, you'll definitely want to stop by the Diamond Horseshoe there in Frontierland for Jesse's Roundup a Rip Roarin' Review. The Toy Story inspired experience features Jesse, Woody, and Bullseye somehow singing, dancing, playing games, and other interactive fun for the whole family. Honestly, this feels like one of those experiences that a lot of families might pass by, but families with younger kids are probably gonna love it, especially because it's got characters and it's indoors in the summer. Over at EPCOT, one of the featured Cool Kids Summer experiences is Goofy Core inside Communicore Hall. This interactive experience centers around Goofy's game machine and includes games, dance activities, balloon fun, and lots of opportunities for kids to jump in and burn off energy indoors with Goofy and friends. And I hear there are some new kid-friendly snacks right around the corner too. But the biggest EPCOT headline has to be Soarin. Soarin' Around the World has been temporarily replaced with Soarin' Across America, where you fly over iconic locations across the United States as part of America's upcoming 250th anniversary celebration. And we actually got to preview this ride before it opened, and I'll be sharing my full thoughts in my next video. Now let's talk about one of the things that may be the biggest hits for families with young kids. Bluey! That's right, Bluey's Wild World is officially open at Conservation Station inside Animal Kingdom. And honestly, if you have a Bluey fan at home or your whole family are Bluey fans like us, you're not going to want to miss this. It's going to be very popular. To get there, you'll take the Wildlife Express train in Africa back to the Conservation Station, which already makes it feel like a little adventure before you even arrive. It no longer has a virtual queue like it did when it first opened a couple weeks ago, so anyone can go. Once inside, families will get to experience interactive games inspired by favorite Bluey episodes like Keepy Uppy, Magic Asparagus, and even a bubble-filled finale with Bluey and Bingo. Disney is also incorporating Australian animals into the conservation station, like kangaroos and wallabies, which seem perfect for Animal Kingdom. One thing to keep in mind though is that this attraction closes early, 3:45 p.m. and it opens at 8:30 a.m. So if this is a priority for you, definitely get there early. And as a parent, I have a feeling this is going to be very popular and very chaotic. We'll let you know firsthand. And we actually just returned from California where we got to see the whole Bluey best day ever there at Disneyland. So stay tuned for that video. Now, if you've been paying close attention to Disney announcements lately, you probably noticed a thing: families with young kids. And that's awesome. But nowhere is it more obvious than in Hollywood Studios. I consider this park to be the least toddler-friendly park because it is. There's not really much for your toddler to do there. However, all of that seems to be changing. Disney is completely reimagining Animation Courtyard into a much more family-friendly space. One of the things I'm personally excited for is the Baby Care Center. This used to be located at Guest Relations at the entrance of the park. Terrible location. And now it is in the Animation Courtyard, giving families with babies and toddlers a better place to take breaks, cool down, and handle all those parenting moments that still happen even on vacation. And it's already open now. Disney has also added little character statues throughout the area, and later this summer, they'll be adding new character interactions and entertainment inside the Magic of Disney Animation building. A brand new experience inspired by Walt Disney Animation Studios in Burbank, California. And one feature that really caught my attention was the Drawn to Wonderland, an indoor Alice in Wonderland inspired playground designed specifically for younger kids, as in 6 months to 5 years old. As parents, we're always looking for the indoor spaces outside of the weather where our young kids can burn off energy. Hollywood Studios has been terrible with that, and this seems so perfect. Honestly, there are so many family-focused changes coming to Animation Courtyard, especially in that building, as you can see from this little map here, that I'll probably dedicate a whole entire video to it once we get to experience it for ourselves. But for now in Animation Courtyard, what is already opened is the brand new Disney Junior Mickey Mouse Clubhouse show. This is where Mickey and Minnie invite guests to Mickey's house for a fun-filled celebration. But when Goofy, Daisy, and Pluto don't show up, they head out on an adventure to find their friends before the big finale. If you've got a toddler or preschool, this experience may be something you want to do more than once. And I know my toddler, who loves Mickey's Clubhouse, is just going to love this show. So I can't wait to go experience it through her eyes. But for older kids and more thrill seekers, Rock and Roller Coaster has reopened, starring the Muppets, not Aerosmith anymore. It's still the same ride. It still features that fast launch, loops, thrills fans love, but now with more Muppet humor and different music. And I am totally here for it. We also got a chance to experience this before it opened, so again, that'll be my next video. And over in Star Wars Land Galaxy's Edge, Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run got a whole new makeover too, with Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, and Grogu. Riders can actually influence where their mission goes, creating different possible destinations and outcomes depending on decisions made during the ride. So even if you've ridden Smuggler's Run before, you'll have something new to experience. I haven't seen this in person yet, but I love the Mandalorian series, so I'm really excited to go ride it and see precious Grogu. So as you can see, Disney World is packed with a bunch of new experiences this summer. And honestly, we're excited to experience all of it with our own kids and share what we learned, starting with Rock and Roller Coaster and Soarin' Across America. So you can see exactly what they're like before your next trip. So don't forget to subscribe and let me know in the comments which of these experiences are you most excited for. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a very magical day and a happily ever after. Bye.